So if you have been following me for a while, or you are someone who is new here, I wanted to give some updates on my page and just some things that are going on as we move through changes in the world, the possibility of TikTok going away in January, and some other resources or spaces where you can reach me at in case you want to, because I'll still be here making content. So the first thing is that I've opened up my sessions again. I've opened up my books right now. How did you guys do this? I opened them up not that long ago. It took 2.5 days for you to book out all of November, minus like an hour of a session. So thank you for that. I've literally been sitting in awe. Thank you. Thank you. December has lots of slots open still. And because I don't know really what's happening with TikTok or the platform, and this is my largest audience or space that I'm in currently, I did, kind of thinking of the future, open up those bookings for the next like 6 months, 7 months or so through May of 2025. So if you're looking for something that's long-term booking, or if you wanted to get like a couple sessions on the books before this site possibly goes away, that is also a possibility. Or both of them. I also run a YouTube. Right now, the TikTok updates do get reposted over there, but I make long form content over there as well, teaching about placements and other things that could be happening with the transits and kind of how they relate to what's going on with your chart specifically. It's very follow along with your chart, kind of study guide oriented, which I think is pretty fun. And from what I've heard, most people like it. So thanks for that feedback. That's true. I also run a podcast giving you weekly, it's like about weekly, 3 times a month-ish, updates on what's going on with the moon and the transits and what you can expect. And then I run a blog, which is like super cool. It's one of my favorite spaces. I love my YouTube too. And I've been putting them together recently to like do a crossover of the blog lessons and then also the YouTube lesson. And honestly, that's been pretty fun because I have pretty big ideas sometimes. So being able to put them on 2 different places and then be like, oh, actually these go together. That's been a beautiful creative process for myself. So hopefully you receive it well as well. I hope people like that. Regardless of that though, I do run a blog. The blog is free or paid. Free subscribers, there is the podcast updates. I also send out like transit updates, kind of similarly that I do to YouTube. My blog is a little bit more magic focused. The censorship over there is a little less restrictive, so I have more free space to talk about some of the weird stuff that some of the internet might not want me to talk about because of censorship things and guidelines. So that's a part of the blog. How can I talk around it without poking directly at it? That's part of the blog. And then there's also the paid subscribers. You get full breakdowns of what's happening with the new moons and like really in depth looking at those aspects for ritual work if you do ritual work on the new moons and kind of what to expect, because the new moons set us up for the entire moon cycle. So in my opinion, that moon specifically is really important to understand what's going on and the aspects, because it will be woven into everything for the next moon cycle, even like throughout all the other moon phases. And then once a month, I'm sending out, which I haven't done that this month yet for my exclusive subs over there, but on the blog specifically. But I will send out how do I talk around it and not talk directly at it? More like adult forms of magic, or like Pluto 8th house forms of magic. Scorpio. You catch my drift? All right. Are you holding what I have offered? Have you picketh up what I have layeth down? Anyways, those are going out once a month. Ridiculous, dude. Those are going out once a month to the paid subs also over there on the blog. Sometimes I have the funniest rhymes, and sometimes I am the silliest goose. Oh my gosh. Isn't it good to be a human? Sometimes, yeah, it is. Right now, that feels great. But anyways, so those are the other spaces that I offer stuff. Those are my offering channels. I think that is pretty much it for now. That's the update. I'm pretty sure. I've just been planning out for next year with my calendars and getting kind of comfortable with like what we have coming up and looking at the next couple months with all the changes astrologically that are happening and just kind of the changes in the world and the possibility that TikTok is not going to be here. There's a lot of other words I have to say on that, but I'm not going to share them right now. Yeah, so you can find me in those other places. They're all linked in my bio. They're all available there. If you ever have questions about sessions, or you have there's like descriptions on the website, but if you ever have like something specific that you're wondering about working on, or you're not sure what session to book, I do have an email that you can email me at, or like contact pages on my websites. Although it is only me, so I ask that you only email me if you like really have a question, and thank you so much for that. Because I'm a busy little body over here all the time already, so I will get back to you. That's true. And also, yes, I do love my email exchanges with people, so that is also true. Anyways, that's what's up. And thank you for being here to support me. Part of me being in awe over the previous like 3 days or so since my books have filled up for November is just like, they filled up so fast. Oh, my dreams come true. Thank you. Whoa, wow. And I may sound better and I may look better, and also I am still recovering from being down and out and sick. So I'm gonna go sleep now is what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna go recover. I'm gonna go take care of myself, and I'll talk to you soon. Gratitude, reverence, and love to you. Keep doing what you need to do. Keep up your brew. And if you do book, I'm excited to work with you. And if you support me on the other channels, thank you. Keep up the brew and let the work do what it needs to do for you. Isn't that great?